Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last week, we experimented with a new party composition. It actually worked out pretty well, I think. It operated differently than some of our other parties have in the past. But it was a refreshing change of pace, I think. So we'll be endeavoring to use this lineup again, except I think I'm going to switch Bricks out for Bertrand, maybe? Long term? Short term, I might stick with Bricks. We really do need to get Thorol up to level, though. So he might be going out with the Ancestor's Portrait next time. Regardless, this week we had the opportunity to face a Horrid Shrieker. So if you want to learn about this boss and this mission on your own, consider this your spoiler warning. To skip this episode. We are going to be going in. We're going to try and beat it. We're going to learn a little bit about the boss, hopefully. I did some cursory research into this mission, and apparently there are two different variants of the Shrieker mission. One is Shrieker's Prize, which is what we have here, and the other is Perch, like Shrieker's Perch, maybe? I don't remember exactly what they're called, but basically one gives you the opportunity to retrieve stolen trinkets? But I'm not sure if that means trinkets that you've lost because heroes have died, or if it means it takes some trinkets from your inventory and then you have to try and get them back. But either way, I believe if you skip the mission and do something else, it will disappear. Now, Shrieker's Prize is not the retrieval mission. Rather, it gives us a Shrieker-specific trinket, and I don't know if this is the only one, if there are multiple Shrieker trinkets. We're gonna have to learn that going forward. For now, I've built something of a strange party. Apparently, and this is about all I know about the boss, is that it moves back and forth. So I want to have a party that can hit any rank for decent damage. So we're going to be starting with Mistel here in the front to open up with a point-blank shot, then get him back into pistol shot and open vein territory. So I have him with Dismas's Head and the Sharpening Sheath. Then Paydecor is going to be doing our front line damage. So we have him with the Ancestor's Pen and the Focus Ring for crit and damage up, and then accuracy and crit up, respectively. Busey is not my ideal Vestal to bring on this mission, but she's about all we've got. So she's going to rock Tome of Holy Healing and the Seer Stone. And then Loodle is going to be our secondary healer and also a marking unit to help out both her damage and also Mistel's damage. So she has the Medic's Greaves and the Ancestor's Map for even more scouting. I really want to be able to find the boss as soon as humanly possible. That being said, we got a lot of stuff going on in the Hamlet this week, actually. In the Sanitarium, we have Thorol, who is... Yeah, let's sort by activity here real quick. Thorol is getting his Fear of Eldritch handled. Mandeville is in the tavern, or well, in the brothel, as is Foliot, both for stress relief. That way they can at least go out on a mission if I need them to. Reynald, I'm actually going to try and get Reynald and Dismas to be functional. That way we have some level 4 units that we can actually use. So he's getting his Kleptomaniac quirk taken care of because I absolutely despise that quirk. Dismas is going to take a little bit more money to get working again because he did come back from the dead, so he doesn't have any of his equipment or his skills, but that's okay. Additionally, I've spent a ton of money, and most of that went into skill and equipment upgrades for this party. So that's actually going to preclude me from buying the Gunslinger's Buckle, which might be for the best. Just because of the way that I use Highwaymen, I like to be able to have our Duelist Advance and Open Vein and Riposte doing damage. I don't typically use them exclusively as ranged units. So that's probably fine. I don't think there was anything on the Stagecoach that I was interested in. Not particularly. Like, there's some units here that we could make work, but that'll just have to wait. Alright, let's go ahead and provision. You cannot retreat from this quest. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Oh, that's right. One other thing about the Shrieker that I did learn while I'm provisioning here. See, it's the wield, so we're gonna want some of that. Although it is a short mission, the Shrieker apparently is on a timer. So you only have so many turns in its battle before it flees, and it just ends. So we're gonna want to get some damage done as soon as humanly possible, and I think this is probably fine. All right, let's go ahead and embark here and hope for the best. Ooh, a new splash screen. Crows are fickle things. Defeat this ghastly nuisance before it flees. Okay, well, there you go. It gives you a little bit of a heads up on that. Okay.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I was not expecting this. Okay, so it turns out you don't need to provision at all. Good to know. Nest has 123 HP. It has 154. At least 2 actions. I guess 3 actions per round. All right, well, let's do that. Get you up into position. I guess you do want to bring bandages since it does have a bleed. Alright, well, let's just focus our Vestal on healing. That's disease. Probably disease. How bad is that bleed? 4 damage for 3 rounds. I hate that. Alright, go ahead and mark the bird. Smash this thing. 45 damage on a crit. Alright, well, that's 1 turn. Just do a party heal here. You actually might want to skip, since we are on a... Ooh. Okay, I was just going to say you might want to skip a healer since you are on a clock. But that might not be true, just with the sheer damage that it can output. Alright, you gotta get bandaged. Absolutely. It dodged. Unacceptable. End this thing's life. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not like this. 10 to 17? Oh, it's not marked anymore. Not much we can do about it, though. Everybody's wounds are mounting, unfortunately. It's a little late for the mark, I think. Its dodge is so high, though. I think it's worth it. I probably should have healed, though, admittedly. Alright. You have to get healed. You're sort of essential to the strategy.
Prodigal prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
All right. Well, we got an achievement. Murder of Crows. The Thatchery died. We've completed the quest. I'm going to keep adventuring here?
Promises success.
Okay, well, there's nowhere else to go. Huh. Okay. Well, that was incredibly quick. We lost a ton of money on that mission. We did get some really bad quirks. Plus 8% scouting chance, replaced quick draw. Corvid's Eye. So that's got to be a Shrieker specific quirk. And it's actually like pretty good. Like, especially maybe on a grave robber, something like that. Sure. So these guys are gonna have to get handled here in this off week. That was an incredibly quick mission.
The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Well, let's go ahead and unequip everything. Go ahead and sort. Where is our new trinket? There it is. Callous Talon. It's a Shrieker level trinket. Okay. Plus 33% disease resist if torch below 75. Plus 33% bleed skill chance if torch below 50. Plus 16% stress. And plus 5% crit. So this is actually a great trinket to bring on runs, especially dark runs, to the Warrens. Also, Foliot is apparently... Foliot's debauchery has reached new heights, whereabouts unknown. Alright, well, I hate that. Mistel, my dude, you gotta get some stress relief. I'm not gonna make the mistake again of leaving units with high stress to take care of quirks. So let's do that. Claustrophobia can get handled in the future. Flagellate is fine. Hyromania and Kleptomaniac have gotta go. I'm wondering if Busey's even worth it. Since we have Bray coming up here. Like, she's gonna hit level 5 here soon. Alright, well, Busey's gonna be low on our list of potential sanitarium units. Alright, Ventress is still an egomaniac and still nocturnal. So I'd look to get that taken care of. Town will only pray. I don't care about that. Dismas has so many bad quirks. That's not the end of the world. It just means Murdoch can't go on dark runs and she can't fight the Shambler, which is slightly more annoying, but not so bad. Honestly, Lazy Eye and God-Fearing, I think, are fine on Reynald. Bertrand, Drew, I would... Flagellant's fine, actually. That's fine. Brix needs to get, like... She has so many bad quirks. Deviant Taste and Witness, I don't care about either of those. Alright, well, do we want to bring Brix up? We could stand... Well, we have Bray. We could make Busey worthwhile. Bertrand is obviously going to stick around for a while. Do we really need 4 level 6 Vestals? Probably not. But maybe. I don't know. Alright, well, let's try and make Busey worth it. We've already put so much money into her, and I know this is kind of like sunk cost fallacy, but... Will not pray or flagellate. Speed down, bad gambler. Will not pray. In town will only gamble and bad gambler. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that. Where's Ventress at? I want both of those gone, but mostly I want Nocturnal gone. Talaboy, Gwernin are fine. Alright, Dismiss, it's your turn. Bloodthirsty, not allowed to gamble. Torn Rotator, I think, is the worst here. Bloodthirsty's annoying because he'll interact with curios that we don't want him to. But I think the damage down is the worst. Okay. Let's embark here. What do we do next week now? Can we sort by level here? What do I have going on? I kind of want to do a low-level mission to get Thorol and Liburg and Brix leveled up. Well, I don't really need Brix to level up. I really do need Liburg and Thorol, though. So the longest mission we can go on is to the Warrens, huh? Activate 3 animalistic shrines, and it gives us fresh air in the tunnels. Interesting. Probably not going to be doing a boss next time. Siren's Conch is actually really good as a trophy. Okay. Caregiver's Convention. Is that medical ward is free? I don't think that's strictly necessary, but I could, like, if we go to the Warrens, I might have wanted to do that, but we can't do one without the other. Okay. I don't know. I have some thinking to do before next episode. For now, though, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, it is, by nature of the mission, a little bit shorter episode. Hopefully you still enjoyed it regardless. If you did, click the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.